Hello students, this is Chef Rahul Balekar. In this video, I will be demonstrating you how to make Hollandaise sauce, which is one of the basic mother sauces and a French classical sauce as well. Hollandaise sauce is an emulsification of fat and water. In the appearance, it looks like a mayonnaise, but there are few differences with Hollandaise and mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is served as cold sauce, whereas Hollandaise is served warm. In the making of Hollandaise, we cook the egg yolks over the double boiler, whereas in mayonnaise, we keep the egg yolks raw. Also, the oil or the fat which we use in making of both the sauces are different. In mayonnaise, we use refined oil, and in Hollandaise, we use clarified oil. The seasonings are also different for the basic sauces. The basic seasoning for mayonnaise are mustard paste or mustard powder, crushed black pepper and salt. Whereas in Hollandaise, we just use salt, and if required, we use cayenne pepper to spice it up more. So let's look at the equipments and the ingredients which we are going to use for making the Hollandaise. The ingredients which we are going to use for making the Hollandaise sauce are butter, which we are going to clarify, eggs, out of which we are going to use egg yolks, lemon for lemon juice, salt for seasoning, and water, drinking water to add to the sauce. Now the equipments which we are going to use is a vessel for clarifying the butter, and we are going to use this bowl to make the Hollandaise sauce over the double boiler, a balloon whisk to whisk the sauce, and a rubber spatula to scrape it down. Here is a glass carafe to keep the clarified butter when we are going to add the butter a little bit at a time, and the water, as I said before. Now let's look at the process of making Hollandaise sauce. For that, initially we will have to clarify the butter. To make the clarified butter, today I have taken 200 grams of butter, which I will be clarifying it. So let's start the clarification process. You have to be very careful with the temperature of the stove, because you want to melt the butter. If you keep it too high, then it will burn. Also, keep moving the butter so that it touches to all the corners of the pan, which are hot and can melt easily without burning the rest of the butter. Now, as you can see, the entire butter is melted. Now it's the liquid butter. With the clarification, we are going to separate the water and the milk solids from the butter, and we'll be getting the clear butter which we are going to use to make the Hollandaise. Now as you see, when the butter is boiling, the milk solids are started coming up, rather coming on the surface. So when the milk solids will turn light brown, we'll switch off the gas and take the clarified butter out. Now as you can see, the milk solids are floating on top slightly, and our butter has taken a light golden color, which will also add to the flavor of the hollandaise. So let's take out the butter, clarified butter, into the jar. We'll just hold it for a while so that we allow the milk solids and the water part to settle down in the vessel, and then we'll transfer the clarified butter into the carafe. If you could see, the milk solids are settled at the bottom. It has stuck to the bottom. Also the water into the butter is visible. We'll try and take out as much as possible the butter, the clarified butter, so that we get proper yield. So the brown and the yellow part is your milk solids with the water content of the butter. So here's the clarified butter ready to make the hollandaise. So let's start making the hollandaise. For today's hollandaise sauce, I have taken 2 egg yolks and a tablespoon of lemon juice, clarified butter 200 grams and water as required. We'll be using 2 tablespoons of water in this recipe, but then we will decide as in how we go in making of the hollandaise sauce how much water we will require. And we are going to cook this mixture of lemon juice, water and egg yolk over a double boiler. I have kept the double boiler ready here to cook the egg yolks. Now, what is double boiler? Double boiler is used when we have to cook the food over the steam or with the help of the steam. So we need to generate a steam in the vessel. This could be with the boiling water or simmering water. Now in this preparation, the hollandaise sauce, we are going to require the simmering water. The steam which is going to be generated through simmering will be using that. So we are going to place this bowl over this vessel of simmering water, and we'll make sure that we will not allow the water to touch the bottom of this bowl. So if it touches to the bowl, then it will give it a more heat, which will overcook the eggs and which might curdle the hollandaise sauce. And also if we give less heat, it will not cook easily or it will not cook as we want. So for that reason, I am going to take the precaution that I am going to control the temperature, as well as I am going to take the bowl on and off from the steam, so that the desired temperature will cook the egg yolks. So let's start making the hollandaise. To start with, we will add water to our egg yolks. Two tablespoons we have added. Lemon juice, we will add 1 tablespoon, that is the 2 teaspoons. Later, once the sauce is finished, we will taste it and we can decide whether we want to add more of the lemon juice or not. So let's whisk the mixture. Now in the beginning we'll add little bit of salt, not all, so to facilitate the emulsification process. We will beat the eggs to incorporate the air into it, and when we cook the mixture, it will get a smooth and shiny appearance. Now we will keep it on the double boiler. Make sure when you rest the bowl over the double boiler, keep it stirring all the time. Do not allow the eggs to settle down at the bottom, else it will get cooked. For making the sauces, it is always better to use the fresh egg, because the fresher the egg, more is the capacity of the yolk to hold the emulsion. Now you can see it is started getting thick, so we'll just take it off the flame, so that we don't want the bowl to get more heated and making the mixture curdle. We'll just check the heat of the bowl. Yeah, it's hot as we require. We'll slightly cook it more. We will make sure we will scrape it down so we don't have the eggs all over the bowl and not attended, rather not mixed properly, and then later on it gets cooked and mixes with the sauce. We'll cook it further till the time it leaves the bottom of the bowl. It's getting thick now. You can see I am checking the bottom of the bowl to make sure that the bowl is not getting too much hot. To fasten the process, I am just increasing the heat, but then for that we have to be really prepared to move the sauce quick. Now slightly we will scrape down the mixture which is settled on the sides of the bowl. Yes, the bowl is hot enough. We will whisk the mixture till the bowl gets slightly cool. Then we will place it again over the double boiler and cook the egg mixture. Now cooking the egg yolk to the right texture is a key in making the hollandaise sauce, because you don't want it to get curdled. At the same time, it should be cooked at the right stage. Now if you can see, it's getting thick and our bowl is also getting hot. So if we think that the bowl is getting hotter, then we'll take it off the heat. Keep moving as quick as possible, not vigorous, but then move it in such a way that the mixture will not settle down at the bottom of the bowl or on the sides of the bowl. Here we'll just take it away because the bowl is quite hot. Just scrape it again as we have egg settled on the sides of the bowl. Now we are almost there. The consistency which we are expecting for the hollandaise sauce. If you can see, the egg is getting cooked and it is started leaving the bottom of the bowl. Now you can see the bottom of the bowl. Slightly more, we will cook it. Now we will just if you could see, we are almost there. The ribbony consistency is formed, and we can see the custard or the egg yolk mixture is getting thick enough and creamy as well. Look at the glaze and the shine. Soft and creamy mixture is formed. This will give the hollandaise its appearance. The more creamier and shinier mixture while cooking, the more the sauce is glazy and creamy. So we are ready with our preparation of the emulsion. We will start adding the butter to form the emulsion to prepare the hollandaise. It's good enough. Now let's switch off the heat. Now let's start the emulsification process by adding the clarified butter to the cooked egg yolk mixture. We'll do it gradually so that we will form the emulsion first, and then we can add the remaining of the butter in the process. Make sure move slowly so that the emulsion is formed. This is the basic recipe of the hollandaise sauce. Most of the time the hollandaise is used by converting it to the béarnaise, which is the basic hollandaise, plus the reduction of vinegar, crushed peppercorn, shallots, tarragon and chervil, both the herbs fresh. The reduction of it is added to the hollandaise, and the béarnaise is served with most of the dishes. Now this hollandaise or béarnaise you can serve with grilled fish or poached fish, steamed vegetables or poached vegetables, boiled egg or poached egg. Now we are getting to the desired consistency. We'll try and use the entire quantity of butter. Since we are using butter in the hollandaise, we cannot store it for long, as if we keep it in the kitchen at the kitchen's temperature, it will melt and break the emulsion. Also, if we keep it in the chiller, the butter will solidify and the emulsion will break. So in any storage situation, it will get curdled. So it is suggested, rather preferred, to serve in the a la carte restaurant or in the fine dine a la carte restaurant, where the sauce is prepared then and there as per the order, or for the session you can keep it ready. Try and use the entire butter. That's it. We have incorporated the entire clarified butter into it. Now if you can see, we have obtained the right texture, right color, right finishing and the consistency as well. So if you can see, I can show it to you with the help of spoon. Okay. So this is how the consistency should be, ribbony and flowing. So here is the hollandaise ready to be served. So let's dish it out in a nice bowl. Nicely flowing hollandaise sauce, which is perfectly been prepared. I'll just keep it aside. As I said in the beginning, if you want, you can add little bit of cayenne pepper, which we are going to sprinkle over just to give it a color contrast for the appearance and just to spice it up. I'm just going to sprinkle it slightly. That's it, and our hollandaise is ready to be served. Hope you guys have learned how to make the hollandaise with this video. Rather, I would suggest that you try it out and practice it, so you will get it perfect. As I always say, that keep practicing the kitchen skills and you will get the perfection. Thank you and have a good day.